gotta love Adam Chan. If you don't love Adam Chan Kung Fu, you are a fool. This is one of my favorite channels to watch. It's all about reality based trading, and it has helped me a lot in my journey. So I decided to pay homage to the avatar, aka Ong, aka Adam Chan, with his new videos. Because they're not talked about enough in these kung fu groups, man, and I don't understand why. So I will take the leisure and the pleasure to do it myself. And I only break down the best. Let's talk about what Adam's talking about.
Defense program in martial art will work a lot against grabs. For example, a guy goes and grabs the wrist. Notice I'm sticking my hand out like this, and then I do a certain technique.
First of all, he's hits the hammer on the head and on the nail every single time. Uh, these type of I don't know why a lot of kung fu people, martial arts people start off with these type of applications and grabbing the wrist.
A guy goes and grabs the wrist.
As if somebody's gonna let you just do that. Uh, it looks good, I guess. I guess people go for the wrists. I guess, but
Notice I'm sticking my hand out like this, and then I do a certain technique. But a guy grabs my neck. Notice I'm bending over like this and sticking my head up, and then I do a certain technique.
That's more reality, right? People come up to you, it's just like what girls do when they fight. They grab the hair, right? Or stuff like that, right? Uh, Most fights end up in a tussle anyway. So the grabbing application is it's pretty reality based. And that's what I like about Adam. He's a real reality based person trading.
Although the technique might be great, depending on the style, and most styles got pretty good techniques against grabs, the problem is I'm training my nervous system to let the guy grab me. Here, remember, say I'm sticking my arm out?
Bam! Every single time, hitting another nail on the head, right? So, yeah.
So subconsciously, a lot of time when people are learning the mechanics of the technique, they don't know they're doing it, but subconsciously they're letting someone grab them. That's a very bad way to train their nervous system. Not to mention the fact now I know exactly what's coming.
And I don't know why a lot of martial art or specifically kung fu people don't talk about this. You don't want to let somebody grab you. You don't want to train yourself to let somebody get that close. It's common sense.
Which makes it unrealistic. But people teach you like this for a good reason, is to keep each other safe and to slow down enough to be able to learn it.
Good point.
But there's a way that you can keep each other safe and still be able to delete those weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.
So if I train it off like a flow drill, it's still unrealistic. It's still slow down, but now I get to train myself in such a way that I'm not letting someone do something and I don't know what's coming.
Mm-hmm.
So if I were to do this, see my hands are moving now. I'm not using any speed or power. It's not a realistic fighting drill. It's just a way to learn mechanics. Now Chris can grab.
And good realistic fighting drills are very important. A lot of people are stuck in the kung fu world with philosophy this and you know principle this, but the action, the doing is most important.
My arm, or you can grab my neck, or you can grab my leg, or you can grab my waist. I don't know what's going to happen. Now I can work on those basic techniques.
Man, look at that. Let's go back, man, because Adam's the real deal. Let's check this out. Straight punching, be very calm, right? Look at his eyes, completely confident. And watch how he moves. This is real simple, folks. Look at that. You don't see a whole lot of realistic stand-up arm bars, man. Let's try to see what style he's using. Look at that. I don't know if that's Wing Chun or Haka Fist or just a simple joint lock. But you see how realistic it is, though. The timing. See how he doesn't go crazy? His structure is still good. Okay, even though Adam is beyond structure. And keep in mind, Chris is a big dude, right? Look how he doesn't panic. It's simple. Flows with it. Now that's something that's real. He goes straight for the vitals, right in the back. I love it. This is reality based. He could have done a lot of things. Decided to do it right there. And I like how he chose that move, right? Instead of like doing, you could do a wrist lock. You could have just kept going forward, right? But he decided to do a technique that not only would break the arm, release the grip, but not allow the, his op to return fire by taking his back and his side and hitting him right where it hurts. I love it. I freaking love it. See what else he's saying.
Someone do it. If he wants to grab it, he has to work for it, right? Or he does this.
Mm-hmm. Now, a lot of people may have missed that. Watch this.
Right? Or he does this.
Watch this. He goes for the grab or whatever he's going to do. Check. This is how you know Adam knows how to fight. As if you didn't need to, as if it wasn't already aware.
He has to work for it, right? Or he does
Right?
this.
You want to make your opponent work for it. You don't want to just let somebody do something. Check. That little check, that stop hit. Bruce Lee talked about that stop hit a lot, you know? And there's something simple. And look how he doesn't, it's not too big. He just does it, right? You don't have to, when you want to do something, right? When you're practicing, you just want to do it, right? Learning how to fight with your Kung Fu doesn't have to be done with killing yourself. Just do it like that. Just that little bit stops. Hits him subconsciously. See, he's laughing. Look at that. Grabs and boom. Ayah.
That time I didn't even take the elbow because he released it when I pulled it. So
And that's a great point. A lot of people in that situation would have forced it, right? But it's very natural to him. That's what you want to get to. And this is why I like Adam's channel, is that he takes the structure and he makes it natural. Right? You never know what's going to happen in a fight. So when you're training specific techniques, right, you want to be able to adapt to the situation at hand. You don't know what's going to happen. Things happen in a split second in a fight, right? And look at this. Look at this. Read his eyes. Read his personality. Look at this. Goes for it. And look at that. He let it go. And he's totally calm and reads it and feels it and flows with it the whole time. And it's nothing's forced. It's nothing's forced. I love it.
So each time I do a technique, it will be different.
Mm-hmm.
I can't memorize. You grab like the wrist another way.
Look at that. Now that was cool.
Grab it this way,
Let's look at that. That was pretty cool. Look at this.
I can't memorize. You grab my wrist another way.
He missed. Hold on. Okay. You can see that he's about to keep flowing. Watch this. Just ready. Look at that check. And it's real subtle. Bam. Like, you people may have missed that. Watch this. Look at that. Bridging. It's beautiful. You can see he wanted to keep going. Well, look at that. Ooh. Tries to go for it. View. Look at that. Look at that. Could be a picture right there. You could frame that, make a silhouette. That is excelente. Took his balance, took his back, and hit the vital spots.
Now you grab it this way, and I took it and broke the arm, but I release it on that, grab
Ayah.
it, and I went to hit. So, or you can grab somewhere else, right?
That's it. Look at that, man. And it's so quick and subtle.
Grab it, and I went to hit. So,
Look.
or you can grab somewhere else, right?
Right here. Tries to go for a grab. And it's subtle. It's not big. It's not, right? It just is. It's there. You notice how instinctual of where to place the bridges to stop it. This is a big guy. Okay? He didn't do it at the wrist point. Okay? He didn't do it specifically on the elbow joint or on the bicep. It's right in the perfect place where you have the mechanical advantage. Like we place the other arm. I think it's right by the armpit. I think so. Okay? So it completely stops his opponent. Chris's arm can't wrap around and grab, can't go down and grab the wrist. Okay? Can't follow up with the hook, right? And he's got good structure. Check this out.
Grab it, and I went to hit. So, or you can grab somewhere else, right?
Look. And it's real, look at that. Real subtle.
So, or you can grab somewhere else, right?
Do. There's a pocket for slam, and then right. He did 3 different things in less than, I don't know, a second.
And I went to hit. So, or you can grab somewhere else.
Watch this. Okay. 1. Actually did 4 things. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that. That's beautiful.
I hit this, went with a
Damn.
and I hit the head, right?
Actually, he may have done 5 things. Check this out. 1, 2. You notice, look at that. He's going for the throat and he's going for the body.
Yeah, I think he went for a neck grab. I gently hit
beautiful.
This, went for the hit the head, right? We're going to grab it.
Ooh. Well done.
I think I was trying to grab that waist. So when we went for the grab,
look at that.
I jammed it, but he is too strong for me. So I pivot.
Just roll with it.
And I did a hook, right? Now,
ooh.
I did a hook, right?
Check this out.
Now,
here. Soon as he's about to move. Got him. 2 checks. Yeah, you can't do anything. Interception. That's Bruce Lee Chikundo. Oh, can't do anything. Look at that. Turned him.
Each time the technique would be different. That time I did something different because he went the other way, and I pushed his head this way as a crank on the arm. But if you ask me to demonstrate that technique again, I can't do it because each time he's attacking different.
Great point. Great point. And innovate, create, make it natural, right? And that's a problem what a lot of guys do. They make it so mechanical. So when it's live, they can't adjust. Right? As Bruce Lee like to say, natural unnaturalness or unnatural naturalness. Look, 2 checks. 3 checks. Tries to grab. And just it's very simple. And look how his demeanor. Look at that. Doesn't change the whole time. This guy is a kung fu god. 2 checks. 3 checks. Totally calm. Adam will kill you, man. Ooh. He's fast.
Each time he's attacking different.
Tries to grab. Simple check. Take it right over the top. Bridge so you can't do anything. check. So your balance is fucked up. Check. And he's grabbing. Ah. And look at that subtle shift. We may have to slow this down just a little bit. Let's check this out. Look. Mm. One. It's the real thing. And he goes for it. Look at that beautiful check. Notice how he lets him a little bit, right? But he doesn't let him at the same time. Grab. And you see how he pushes him and he's controlling his structure. But notice how he's not super tense, right? A subtle shift changed everything. Oh my goodness. Ouch. You're dead, man. And he's just fine. Then the fingers. Adam talks about the fingers. I love it, man. I love it, dude. You guys, this is a duel, man. You guys need to stop playing
Yeah,
around.
it's got my thumb. If I move, it won't work. But if I pivot my shoulder, put my weight on the thumb, it works, right? Also, I'm off centering his balance.
Okay, goes for the grab. Ouch. That's an arm break.
And I felt him gripping hard. So as soon as you grip hard.
Now notice how he talked about, you don't want to let somebody grab your neck. Okay, let's look at it live.
That time he got my neck.
Hold on.
Centering his balance.
He still didn't let him, even though he got there a little bit, right? Sometimes you will do something and shit will just happen. Watch how he adjusts. Look at this. That's an arm break. That's a controlling grab and taking him to the ground. Then you see nothing is forced. It's very easy and natural.
And I felt him gripping hard. So as soon as you grip hard, I wait for his throat like this. But he wasn't here. He was actually here. So I took it out.
Crank.
Had his arm in here. Then I So that's what I mean by working on the basic grab of the throat. We're not going fast. We're not going hard. But it allows me to work on the techniques,
man. Look at that. Closed them off. Trapped him. There it is again. Hey, that's a silhouette. Ooh, and he controlled his structure. Look at this. Here. Now watch. And it's not big and it's not forced. Look at that. Simple footwork. Simple mechanics and smiling. Ow. Phoenix eye to the throat. Ouch. Then to the balls. While closing and trapping him off. Ouch. Ouch. This guy's a monster. Here. Beautiful. Ooh. Is that a bocce elbow? No, Big Chong elbow. Man. Tries to go in. Oh, he rushed him. Let's see what he does. He's trapping the left arm. Ouch. He goes back to checking. He's starting. He's starting to get loose. Look at this. Control of the neck. Down to the ground. Could have did a DDT.
Go. That gives me an idea of a basic warm-up exercise like this. When we get back, we'll talk more about it.
Look, man, if you guys I know I'm promoting my Kung Fu stuff and everything, man, but man, if you guys aren't subscribed to his channel, subscribe to his school, you guys are fucking around, man. Adam is a jewel. realistic, reality based training. You can't get no better than this.